Why is St. Bernard writing one of America's greatest comeback stories? Why is Arabi the sixth fastest growing suburb in America? Why are people totally sold on St. Bernard? Well, you could look at the unprecedented protection of the largest civil works project in the history of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Or you could focus on the cutting-edge care that is being provided by Ochsner Health System at the new St. Bernard Parish Hospital. Or the reason for the growth could be all the new playgrounds and parks, or the proximity to world-class fishing.
Fish is great, water's fine, come on in!
I was willing to jump in and get to the bottom of the St. Bernard boom the Louisiana way, with food and beverages and good conversation. To do so, I accepted an invite from Thomas and Katie Paz to join them for a regular neighborhood get-together. Like most get-togethers, the talk turned to the latest happenings.
And there's a new Brazilian place. Has anybody been to it?
I haven't.
It has been packed.
The owners live right in Arabi.
And to the new neighbors.
There's a bald eagle's nest about 12 blocks from here. On the left on Patricia Street, if you look up in one of the old cypress trees.
You can see the nest.
Yes, they had eaglets this past spring.
If you think conversations are different here, wait until we talk about politics.
Exactly. Parish officials
Uncontested,
are
all of them.
right behind us in that, or in front of us in that same mission.
And
that's
very
what's-
cohesive.
Wait,
That's
am
what's
I
encouraging.
sitting in a parish in Louisiana where you guys are talking positively about your government?
Absolutely.
you are.
Yes, without
Yeah.
a question. We have the best.
What is in this wine?
Different and refreshingly positive, especially when the talk turns to how these neighbors made St. Bernard home.
I'll tell you how our story happened. I saw the billboard and I told him, I was like, let's just look at these houses because I love looking at houses. I love that kind of thing, get ideas. And he told me, Arabi, you're not going to want to live out there.
You're crazy. We're not moving to Arabi.
Yeah.
What? I grew up in uptown, the Irish Channel, so I was like, there's no way we're gonna move out to Arabi. That's too far. And
Well,
I was
we
like,
came out here.
I tell you what, I'll drive you out there, and you'll see you don't want to move to Arabi. I drove you out here, and I was like, wow, this is way closer than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And she was pregnant at the time.
I was pregnant
so
with our daughter at the time, yeah.
We pulled up, and she was like sitting there
I
in the
looked
car
in the
looking at
houses
it.
through the window
She was all emotional because she was pregnant, so she was like,
and I cried.
she's like, I can
cried.
just picture us sitting out here on the porch, and I was like,
You're doomed.
this is a major backfire.
Your pregnant wife is crying, you're done.
I like this is, yeah,
It really
and I can't
was.
argue with it because it was perfect, like you said,
Yeah.
it was
I think
exactly
It fit our needs.
yeah,
Fit our needs
exactly.
for our children,
Yep.
for us.
For new dad Gino Ray, he didn't know how good it would fit.
When my son was born, we were living in the French Quarter, and it was fun, and we got to experience a lot and eat at all the restaurants. But when he started walking, when he started walking around, I'm like, we need some space. We literally looked in every neighborhood. Laura showed us Mid-City, Lakeview, Bywater, Holy Cross.
So when they said Arabi, what did you think?
I don't even know if I can say what I said on camera, but where the heck is that? Something along those lines, you know? And so as we were making our way downriver looking at homes, she's like, just follow me. So we shot right over here, like 1 minute drive, and I was like, I saw the open land, and I realized we were in St. Bernard, close proximity to the French Quarter, and I was like, I think that's when I made up my mind.
What can you get to quicker? The great outdoors and the best fishing anywhere, or the French Quarter?
It's a tie.
Yeah.
It's a tie, seconds apart.
Yeah. It's
Just
pretty
depends on
close.
what mood you wake up in.
Yeah. In Arabi, there's a boat launch 10 minutes away.
Yeah,
And the French Quarter is 10
whichever
minutes
one
away.
you choose to go to, basically.
And
that's which one
you can
to
get
quicker.
you can get to both in the same day and to shower, so that's important.
Yes, that's
And if you wanted to go kayaking, you could just take your kayak 2 blocks from your house and kayak.
The connection to nature has always been a part of living in St. Bernard.
Yeah, like when I was a teenager, I grew up in a neighborhood right next to this neighborhood, and we'd be sitting around in the summer and say, hey, let's go water skiing. 15 minutes, we were in Bayou B Avenue. 10 minutes later, we were skiing.
Wow, that's cool.
Or fishing.
The best fishing in the world is only 10 minutes away.
Absolutely. Best fishing, shrimping, crabs, you name it, 10 minutes away.
So you grew up here
Yeah, yeah.
and stayed.
No, I came back.
Why?
St. Bernard and Arabi, and it's a growing place. It's kind of like being in a small town in a big city.
For Billy, the rebirth of St. Bernard reminds him of the reasons his parents and others came downriver over a half a century ago.
When I was a kid, my parents moved to St. Bernard Parish because it was an affordable, clean, safe, great place to raise a family. And it was new houses, new people, and you have that same renaissance going on now. You have these neighborhoods which are now being repopulated and there are empty lots where they can build new houses. You have lots of new families moving in, people with kids, older people. You've got a great mix of New Orleans culture in this area. So it's an exciting new place, and the value's incredible.
This value isn't based solely on square footage. The foundation of the area's growing value can be found in the confidence and the commitment of those redeveloping these neighborhoods. A commitment from Sold on St. Bernard, the parish government-sponsored program that has been growing neighborhoods by bringing in creative, quality-minded builders and giving them discounted rates for former Louisiana Land Trust properties. Builders who are not only committed to creating affordable custom homes, but are committed to St. Bernard.
I have a lot of confidence in St. Bernard Parish and what's going on in St. Bernard Parish. I mean, down to the flood wall that was built that protects St. Bernard Parish.
For Kane LeGrays, rejuvenating these neighborhoods is personal.
I'm sold on St. Bernard, first of all, because I live in St. Bernard. I live in Arabi. And I saw a great opportunity to be a part of my local community redevelopment, which is really what I like to do, is neighborhood development, and I had an opportunity right in my backyard to do it.
And that's what he's doing. Part revitalization, part revolutionizing new construction. LeGrays' extensive work in renovating historic homes allows him to look to the past for the community's future.
Digging through these old homes, I found the things that were the reasons why those homes lasted so long. And I applied as much of that as I could to new construction.
What I saw is the value. I looked at some of his other builds in the Marigny Bywater area, and I said, okay, well, if he's gonna do the same type of build in Arabi, then the value's over here.
I sell real estate, so I look at it from that perspective.
So you sell real estate,
I sell
and you
real
bought
estate,
the house
and I
next
bought
door.
next door. And because I'm a real estate agent whose business is largely in Orleans Parish, I decided if I was going to sell, I was buying new construction. So I looked everywhere in Orleans Parish. The quality of what was being built in Gentilly didn't come even close to comparing to the quality of the home that I bought. But I wanted more outdoor space. I felt like when I went out to walk my dogs, I was outside walking in a great big park.
Be it outdoor space or peace of mind, the true value of a home is defined not only by the market, but by the homeowner.
We don't have the concerns that we did when we were in Orleans Parish, where you're thinking, okay, this is a major life decision. What are we gonna do when our kids are old enough to go to school?
Yeah,
It's just not even a concern. It's like, he'll go to Arabi Elementary, it'll be free, everything will be great, it's great education, and then he'll go to Chalmette High School and it'll be no big deal.
Yeah. It's nice that I feel like my son is getting a good education without us going broke.
Yeah.
It's nice. He
Definitely
loves
nice.
his teachers.
In the end, I still need an expert opinion.
Why are people coming back, and why are people like these guys buying?
Because I think that it's the best deal in the metro area. You have neighborhood, you have infrastructure, you have community, and you have progress. And now you have that synergy coming from amazing people coming back and new people joining that, and everybody is under one mindset. We want St. Bernard to be the best it can be, and that's why I think you're gonna see a lot happen here.
And St. Bernard in general has such like a feeling of community that it's like it's nice, and it feels safe, and it feels like welcoming to be part of a community. So it was, there's really no reason to really be anywhere else.
And to be part of this once-in-a-lifetime great American comeback story.